Okay, today we are going to, if you got any question, please ask along the way. Okay, we are going to cover on the chapter of congruence and similarity. Again, enlargement and reduction. So the only thing you need to pay attention to is only one concept, which is the scale factor. There will always be original and an image. So what's the difference between original and image? Which one comes first? Original comes first. So the scale factor, there's always a formula. The formula is in the form of a fraction. What do you think is at the numerator? What number should be on top? What number should be below? Okay. So the image length, I don't write the word length, just a short image word, and then below will be original. So can we have a number now? What is the image value you want to put? The number you want to put is 9. And now we look at the original corresponding length. The corresponding length of the 9 is 6. So these are called corresponding length. That means they are of the same side. Okay, so we have 6 here. And what is the scale factor? It's 3 over 2, or you can write it as 1.5. Both are acceptable. Yes, come on. You write 6 over 4, Oh, yes, can. So we try 6 over 4. If we have 6 over 4, the answer is still. Try. Yeah, I'm glad you're pressing calculator. Yes, it is still 3 over 2. So the scale factor is still 3 over 2. Now, the only reason you never get 3 over 2 is you use the wrong length. So please make sure that they are the corresponding length. Okay, the longest length with the longest length, the shorter length with the shorter length. All right. So now, what about this? This is the original and this is the image. What is the scale factor? Original over image? No, that's not it. The scale factor formula is always the same. So what should I have? It's still image over original. Can I have a value, please? 3. Okay, I start with a 3 over 6. What is the answer? Half, or 0.5. Now, let's try this first, then we will do a conclusion, and then that's it. Okay, what is the unique thing? What is the pattern that you see here? So I have a scale factor of half. How do I draw the image? It will be the same shape, right? But what is the length? If this is 8, what do we get here? 4. How do we get 4? Yes, we have 8 times half. So down here, I will have 4. Okay, what about the height? 3. What do I do? Times half is 1.5. So this is here 1.5. All right, so basically you have 2 of the sides. You can draw the whole rectangle already, right? So what happened to the rectangle? Did it get smaller or did it get bigger? Smaller, and we call this a reduction. Smaller, we call this a reduction. Now, if the scale factor is 2 over 1, no more 1 over 2, it's 2 over 1. What will happen to the length? How big? So same thing, you times and get 16, right? So you will get a very, very, very big rectangle. It's not drawn to scale here because I got no space. Now, what about the height? I will have quite a big rectangle with a height of 6. Now, this is getting bigger, so this is called enlargement. Okay, if you get bigger, it's enlargement, get smaller, it's reduction, and the conclusion is this. For enlargement to happen, what type of scale factor, what's so special about those numbers? If the numerator is bigger than the denominator, I have a few saying already. We have if the numerator bigger than the denominator, we will have a enlargement. Numerator smaller than the denominator, get a reduction, correct? But what type of numbers? And Alpha say it's a whole number. But this is not a whole number. He's correct, he's not wrong. But this is not a whole number. So can we have a better number? What type of number will we get? Okay, Chengji, what's the answer? If it's an enlargement, the scale factor must be more than 1. Do you understand this symbol? Do I need to write in words for you? Okay. If it's a reduction, it must be less than 1. Now, I never put any equal sign, right? Why do you think it's not equal to 1? What will happen if it's equal to 1? What will happen if it's equal to 1? Yes, no enlargement, no reduction. What we call that? Same size, and we will learn that next lesson. We call this, they will be congruent. All right, that's all. Okay, Lasha. Yeah.